Hey everybody, decided to go ahead and go live a few minutes early. Hope everybody's doing good during this time of crisis. So we're just walking up over here. Hey buddy. So we've got me and my boy here. But we will be going by one of the ER clinics. And I'll tell you, the city we're in Temple, Texas today. Hey Brent, good to see you, buddy. We are in Temple, and the Express ER, the doctor, name is just slipping my mind right now, but CJ knows who it is. He forgave all the debt for all the patients that had debts up until April 1st of this year. Anybody who had debt up until April 1st, he forgave that debt. No government told him to do it. No, nothing like that. It was pretty awesome. $3.5 million, guys, over, I think it was 5 or 6 clinics is where it was. So that was awesome. eBay, guys, eBay.
What's your sign say?
Freedom over, liberty over security. Flip it around. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys go to eBay, I can't remember the name of the seller, but I had gotten some orders for some hats for some other people, and they wanted some hats. So I found this hat. And I'll tell you guys, I've got a big brain. So this thing is, and you don't see too many of these. That's an XL, XXL flex fit. This thing fits awesome. So this thing's great. So what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna go up here over to an intersection, a really busy intersection here in Temple, Texas. And they were doing drive-through prayers service at the Trinity Church, but we're just gonna go to a busy intersection. We're gonna hold up our sign. Hey, hold up the sign, liberty over security. So, just gonna hold up the sign, liberty over security. We're just gonna let people know that there are people here that prefer liberty over the government's promise of security, because we all know that security's false. We all know it's phony. We all know that they can't provide that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not shut up, but I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see all the traffic that's coming around here. Oh, and the other side of the sign, here, hold it. This side of the sign too says government is the crisis. And that's my helper today. That's my son, Greg. That's Greg Jr. So it says government is the crisis. COVID's not the crisis, guys. Our government's the crisis, but yet the pawns and the dolts will come with beggars' hands, and they will hold their hands out for $1,200. And today's nothing special. Today's just a Monday. It's just an everyday Monday. Got off work about 5-10 minutes ago and just decided to fire the old camera and come down to a corner in Temple and just hold up a sign. Brought some pocket constitutions. If people want to stop and engage with us, we'll let them know that we want to follow the Constitution. We just want the Constitution to be followed. Nothing else. That's all we want. Did you want to go to Sefco, dude, before we... Okay, all right. And we might have a guest over here in a little bit, not sure yet. But whatever they are identifying as, I'm not sure, they might show up, so I'm not sure. I think they are identifying as a lesbian, African American, bigender female today. But we'll see. So there's one of the ERs there. That's not one of the ones that forgave the debt. That's not one of them. But I would not be surprised if some of these other ERs followed suit. It's a pretty normal day around here. There's a little less traffic, obviously, because people are following government's orders. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you, man. Just thinking about you today. Haven't seen any videos lately. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna post up over here. Just gonna show the sign. This could be a boring video. It could be a very engaging video. We will find out. Usually there's a lot of people walking on the trail. Well, not a lot, but usually people use this. This is the end of the trail here for the walkers. Here, take this so they can see what I'm carrying today. So we've got the AR-15 today with the 40 round magazine in here. 40 rounds. You gotta have 40 rounds because you never know. You know, you might have 40 tyrants come after you. And you've got the freedom over security. And if you guys don't know where that comes from Chris Van Hall at Liberty First University. Be sure to go check her out, libertyfirstuniversity.com. And the other side is government is the crisis. But what we gotta maintain is that liberty is never guaranteed at all times. We have to constantly fight for it. So that's what we're out here doing today. Just reminding people that there are people out here willing to fight for it. And today it means standing on a corner. Tomorrow it might mean more than that. So we're out here doing what it takes. Thanks, bud. Here, just hold that one. The liberty over security part right there, yeah. Well, yeah, like the government calls them, Dr. Sean, security measures. So it's just my personal security measure is all it is. So we've got the Premier ER. So here in Temple, this is it for any of you that are just joining us. This is Temple, Texas. This is the city, about 2 or 3 miles that way is where CJ was first introduced to tyranny with, I believe, a .45 put to his head. So that's where OCT was born. You know, it's a great movement, OCT, but I know that we wish it was born of a different way. You know, it wasn't grudge banged the way it was. But we're just gonna stand out here and act like we're waiting for somebody here. And like I said, we've got pocket constitutions, and we're just gonna see if people are gonna come up. If they wanna talk, we'll talk. I don't expect a whole lot of people to talk. They may say something. But we've got Walmart right over here. Walmart's got everybody funneled into one area. Funneled into one entrance. One exit is roped off for one exit. They're not, believe it or not, they're not trying to check any receipts. I'm kind of surprised they're not trying to check anybody's receipts to see if you stole an avocado or something of that nature. So I'm kind of surprised. The Walmart that I'm looking at over here they do not sell firearms. They do not sell firearms. They sell the air rifles, pellet, BB, stuff like that. Now, the other Walmart, they do sell shotguns. And if I'm not mistaken, they may sell 22s. I'm not sure. Have you been to the other Walmart on 31st?
On 31st Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still have guns back there? Do you know? Shotguns?
I haven't been back to that section. I'll have to ask. Yeah, Tim got a 22.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a 22.
So they do have 22s over there. Okay, so that's good. I know the ammo is pretty slim right now. If you want shotgun ammo's a plenty. Yeah, the handguns and ammo, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a shame. But yet you can buy 7.62 by 5.1. You can buy that ammo for the AR-10. You can definitely buy that ammo. So they'll do that for sure. They don't quite understand caliber science. So liberty over security, folks. How many people do you think driving by here thinks that we are just absolutely batshit crazy? I would say 75% of these sheep in cars here are driving by, probably have 3% stickers on the back of their cars with thin blue line stickers, with a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker, and a Trump sticker on the back window. That would be my guess. That's just a guess. But after all, what do I know? All right.
Haven't seen anything bad yet.
Not yet.
Good.
Yeah, well, don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming, dude. So Greg, you were interviewed, you were at the Gonzalez Second Amendment rally.
Yeah.
You were interviewed by Jordan Klepper. He didn't set you up. He didn't try to pull any fast ones on you or anything like that. That was a pretty good interview, huh?
Yeah.
Talked to you a lot about Star Wars and stuff and about the AR-15. Matter of fact, you were carrying this AR-15 that I'm carrying. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Mr. Klepper, he was pretty good. He was all right. Yeah, he's a good guy. What's good about Jordan Klepper is he sets up both sides. He'll come after you if you're a Trump supporter, you're a Republican, you're a Democrat. He really doesn't give a crap. He'll come after you. That's what I like about him. He's fair, but he's a liberal. But when he goes to do his interviews, he comes after everybody, and I like that. Flip that sign around. Let's see what it shows. There you go. Government is the crisis. No. Some people don't know how to drive. Obey, that's right. If you obey, they just eat your brains. That's right. That's right. And you know what's amazing is I'm having see, Facebook, I don't know if you guys know, but Facebook has taken down about, I forget the number of accounts they've taken of mine. I just finally gave up on Facebook. But Instagram, I'm on Instagram. I'm at follow_the_Constitution. If you guys want to go follow me, you guys go follow me over there. It's set up to private right now, but I need to fix that. I just need to set it up to public. But it's really funny watching Antifa right now, because Antifa, they're loving that Trump is going to give them $1,200. They're loving the free COVID cash. They absolutely adore him. And they're not talking a lot of crap about him right now, which I find rather ironic. However, they are saying that they're not wanting to pay their rent, which I find, they're doing their rent strike, which I find rather ironic since they don't pay rent anyway. Who pays rent when they live with mom and dad? I mean, my kid pays rent, my daughter pays rent, but my 14 and 11-year-olds don't pay rent. That'd be pretty messed up. So we're looking down right here, we're looking down West Adams or FM 2305. is what we're doing here. This is going west towards Lake Belton. That is going towards the lake and towards Morgan's Point is where that's at. This over here, thanks brother, that's going into downtown Temple that way. That's where that's going. Going out this way, that goes out towards the airport, Temple Airport, and then you go back this way over here and you start going to the backside of Temple. This is Old Waco Road that's been under construction for about 11 years. Let me see this sign. You gonna walk over there?
Yeah.
All right. Just be careful. Hit that button. And if you guys don't know, in the description, my channel is Proud of Your Freedom. If you guys would just go over there and hit subscribe. I'm just trying to get to eventually. I think I've got 198 subscribers right now. I'm still pretty non-existent. I'm just trying to get to that magic 1,000 before YouTube changes the requirements to go live. Just as soon as I get 1,000, they'll change it to where you have to have 10,000 to be able to go live. That's what they'll end up doing. Thanks, Todd. I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys don't know about Almost Park Rally, the last one that we had, that David Ahmad and Todd put on down there in Almost Park against Renee Valenciano. All right. Be sure to go check out Todd Ferguson's page, SEX Texas Prez, Joanna Ferguson, Texas Sheepdog 72, CJ Grisham, Not So Slim Jim. Check out Justin Pulliam. Be sure to check out their pages. Be sure to go check them out and subscribe, guys. Hit that bell too, so you get notified whenever they put up videos. Guys, some of these guys, this is their career and they get out the message. They hold government accountable, and that more and more people need to do that. That's what we need to do. Government thinks that they are there for us to serve them, and they couldn't be more wrong. They are there to serve us. We are their employers. We elect them. They're there to do us a job. They're there to do our jobs. They are there to do our bidding. I am in Temple, Texas. And guys, if I miss some comments here, if someone could just pick it up for me and just let someone know, that'd be great. I really appreciate it, because I'm going to be looking at traffic too. I may walk across the street, make catty corner and zigzag around here, because this is a pretty busy intersection. I wanted to pick one of the busier intersections around here. And it's a good time to hit this place up right here. It's friendly right now. Temple can sometimes not be friendly. Temple can go through spurts. The police officers here are really great. And that has been done over time. CJ uploaded a video to CJ Grisham. If you go look at his channel and look at the comparison video that last year my son and I did to walk to his school, because the buses weren't coming to pick him up as of last year, so we had to step it off, and it was 1.6 miles each way for him to walk to school, which is no big deal. We just needed to find out how long it was going to take him to walk. So we had to step it off, and I put this rifle, AR-15, on my back, and we walked. Matter of fact, I think I was wearing it on my front, and it was the day before school started, and we went walking, and we had several 911 calls. We had several 911 calls that came in, and they were saying there's a guy there, that fat guy that looks like Santa Claus. Oh, I'm fat, but I'm not, definitely don't look like Santa Claus. Beard's not that awesome yet. But there's a guy there there's a guy walking down the street with a machine gun. Strike two. I wish I had a machine gun. Wish I could own one. Don't have that kind of cash. And the government says no. Daddy says I can't have one. So I download all these calls, and the fear that were in people's voices were just extreme. But the 911 operator did a great job. They asked the right questions, but since they called 911, they had to send the cops out to talk to me. So the cop made contact, never once asked me for ID, and nor was I going to ID. And he just stopped and talked to my son and I, my son that's here today. He talked to us for about 5 minutes. It was hot as hell that day. And he stopped and talked to us for about 5 minutes, gave us bottles of water, and said, you guys have a good day and keep doing what you're doing. So CJ put that video side by side and showed the comparison in 5 years to what Temple PD has done, from dunking people on the hoods of cars and dropping semi-automatics to the back of people's heads, to now coming up and just having a conversation. So Temple PD has made just huge strides, and I have some friends on Temple PD, and they are truly, truly great people. They are great friends, great people, great family men and women, and I consider them really, really good friends. And they honestly have said that they talk about CJ in their trainings about how they don't want to make the same mistakes of the past. So guys, you got to get out there, you got to talk to people, engage with people around your city. A lot of people say, well, what are you trying to do? Get out here and win the hearts and minds? Look, I'm not trying to win any hearts and minds. I'm just trying to display my constitutional rights. If you show people that you're out there doing it, guess what? They'll follow. They'll come out there. They'll see you doing it enough. They'll get out there and follow you soon enough. But I'll be out here today. I might be out here tomorrow. Might be out here Wednesday. Temple, Texas. Corner of West Adams or Hilliard Road, Research Parkway, Old Waco Road, and West Adams, FM 2305. That's where I'm at. Hey, thanks for joining from Laredo, guys. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are fighting a constant battle down there. Thank God for these guys. God bless these guys bringing in supplies and toilet paper. No telling how much Charmin's on that truck, huh? Don't worry, people will be losing teeth and bleeding over that stuff here in a few minutes. That's right, fuck the government. Fuck that radiation poison. Be safe. Oh, there's another thing that I'm going to be doing a lot of research on is 5G, and a lot of people doing research on 5G. Open carry, Texas. Yeah, excellent. Thanks, brother. Colleen, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you over here. Absolutely we need more rights. Guys, my son who just went over to Cefco to go poison his body with probably a Pepsi or something, which I'm guilty of that too. You know, we gotta have some good stuff, some sweet nectar from time to time. But you know, I even asked him one day, I said, what do you think the last thing to come back when government suspends something? What do you think is the last thing to come back? He said freedom and rights. He's 14 years old. A lot of adults don't get it, but yet a 14-year-old gets it. You know, we just gotta wake up, and a lot of people are afraid to speak up. Illinois, man, that's basically the Midwest California, isn't it? You got it rough up there, brother, but we're praying for you guys and hoping you guys pull through this. Just want to get this message out, guys. Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right, bootleg. And they'll cash that. They'll cash that $1,200 COVID cash. They'll cash that check. They'll go spend it. I have been finding ways to try to not get that money. I don't need it. I don't need it. I work from home. This has affected me zero. I'm sitting back watching the shit show. Now, I'm a realist, and I understand that this has affected a lot of people. I get that. I see it in the restaurants. The restaurants are closed. They have trimmed the staff down 50%. I get it. People are out of work. Give them the money. Set up a website. Hey, IRS, you son of a bitches, if you're watching this, one of you alphabet agencies out there, if you're monitoring this, put this in your little report. Set up a website where I can opt out of receiving that money. Because as it goes right now, I'm set to receive over $3,000. Give me a break. If you make me take that cash, I will buy ammunition and guns if you make me take that money. But I do not want the money. I don't want it. Okay? Opt me out. And just like the CDC, people think the CDC is a government entity, that it's a cabinet level position. It is a private profit corporation. It is nothing. You don't have to follow shit. CDC is just a recommendation, and they want to poison our kids. They want to poison our bodies. Yeah, if you give it to charity, they're still going to hit you on the exemption part. They're still going to hit you. You're not going to get that on the exemption. Now, I don't want the earned income credit as far as kids and whatnot. I think that's all a scam. It's all bullshit anyway. But what I have been told by my tax professional is that what will happen is you don't have to directly pay it back. It will not be put on your income tax as earned income. But if you are due any type of credits on this next year, if you are due any kind of credits next year, amen, brother, any kind of credits next year on your taxes, right on, brother. Excellent, thank you. He's watching live. Is if you're due any credits next year, they will deduct that from your credit. So let's say you've got 2 kids under the age of, say, 16, 17 years old, and you get the and you make $50,000 a year, and you're filing married joint. Well, you get, I think it's $3,500 for each kid child deduction credit. So you're going to lose $3,400 because you'll get $1,200 each and then $500 for each kid. So that's $3,400. So you're going to lose $3,400 in deductions next year. Well, I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't send it to me. I want an opt-out button on irs.gov. That's what I want. Give me that option. Don't assume that I want it. Because you know what happens when you assume, right? You make a dick out of both of us. Guys, I think I've seen 2 masks that people have had on in cars. I'm going to tell you something. What I find funny is that I went to H-E-B grocery stores the other day, and this guy was wearing a mask. He had a cigarette and Starbucks in his hands, and he'd lift the mask up to take a drink and take a drag off his cigarette. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I just started laughing at him. We were standing right behind him. You know, we were social distancing. But people who aren't even sick are wearing masks. You go into the doctor's office, they don't ask you to put on a mask if you're feeling okay. Amen, brother. I just don't, my wife said to me about a week and a half ago, are we wrong for not panicking? I said, no, we're right for not panicking. We're not buying into the fear that the media and that the government wants you to have. They want you to have this fear. And this Dr. Birx broad that comes on that stands next to Trump every day and does her little spiel, and this Fauci cat, I don't know how to feel about these guys. These guys are, they're shady. They've been in government too long telling me what I need to do as far as vaccines and whatnot. I just don't get it. That's the most toxic truck ever right there, and it's still cleaner than Washington. A shitter spitter. That is even cleaner than Nancy Pelosi's mouth. So we've seen one Temple PD. He drove by. Might have just been coming by just to take a look. It's cool. One more cop coming. He might be taking a second look. Shipley's is closed, so he's not coming by to go to Shipley's. That's a donut shop for you guys that don't live in Texas. You keep saying it, Brent. You're absolutely right. You're not going to get me to disagree with you. Absolutely right. No, that was a suit and tie guy. That was a lieutenant or something. Maybe he gets it. Nah, he doesn't get it. He's a paper pusher. Nah, he's probably a cool guy though. Like I said, Temple PD, they're pretty cool. And look at this guy. Look at this guy coming over here. Look at this guy. He's got 2 cups in his hand. What in the world? God bless America. Yes, sir. Absolutely bootleg. You got it, brother. Did you bring me some poison?
How about you Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, dude. That's the ultimate poison right there. Give me that. I'll take a drink. You can set it on the ground, brother.
All right.
Just don't kick it. That's nectar of the gods, right? Mountain Dew.
Hey, it's just a mix for moonshine.
Mix for moonshine.
That's what it was created for.
You're 14. Really? But they changed it to White Lightning. Moonshine. That's what was it, Charlie Pride or someone, one of the country musicians? No, it's not Charlie Pride. Called it White Lightning, not Mountain Dew. So, if you guys didn't hear earlier, the reason why I carried this liberty over security, I started carrying this sign at the March for Our Lives rally down in San Antonio after the Parkland massacre. So I started carrying it there, and David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez, or whatever her name is, the commie, the bald-headed commie broad. I started carrying it there. George Jones, there you go. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. George Jones. I can't believe I forgot that. But I listen to Pandora. I listen to the David Allen Coe channel every day while I'm at work. Remarkably, I get shit done listening to that channel. You know who I wish would drive by right now is Hugh Shine. I wish Hugh Shine, House District 55, Texas representative, would drive by and see this, because he knows me, and I can't stand that dude. He hates freedom. He hates life. He takes money from abortion groups and says he's pro-life. He's just a slime ball. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Text Tracy and see what she wanted, because she just.
4%.
Oh, here, take my other phone here.
We need me to text Tracy?
I just need you to text her. Just ask her what she wanted. Ask her, because tell her I'm on YouTube right now. Just see what she wanted.
You want me to just say, what do you want?
Just ask her, Dad said, Dad asked if it was important.
Yeah, I said, hey, it's Gregory. Dad asked if it was important.
Yeah, there you go. Good deal. Absolutely, Arizona. We envy you guys, Arizona, with your constitutional carry. You guys have way more gun rights and freedoms than Texas will ever have. We envy you guys, that's for sure. Hi.
Oh, she's at dinner.
Okay, tell her okay. We'll be there in a while.
Oh, yeah. I locked your phone.
Okay, got it. Well, that's a great question. People like Texas so much because there's a lot of it. That's the first thing. Texas is relatively free. And I'll use that. I'm using air quotes right now with my voice. It's relatively free. Texas is not. I'm originally from California, guys. So everything has a lot more freedom than California, even Illinois, believe it or not. Texas is not as free as you want to believe it is. Yeah, we don't pay state income taxes. That's cool. That's great. But we have still got to come a long way. I mean, you still have to get a government permission slip to carry a firearm, to carry a sidearm. You still to conceal and to open carry. You have to have a permission slip. That's not very free. You have to apply for a permit to go on the Capitol grounds to hold a rally. That's my house. Why do I need a permission slip? Austin, man, that's the San Francisco of the Southwest. But we are constantly fighting for more freedoms, guys. Constantly. And that's groups like, that's why I always ask my friends, hey, donate to organizations. If it's not opencarrytexas.org, donating just a couple bucks, then don't find an organization that you love. Find an organization that aligns with your values and donate to them. Donate to them because they're out there fighting for your freedoms. Donate to Gun Owners of America if your passion is Second Amendment. Donate to them. They're a great organization. Rachel Malone's doing great things with Gun Owners of America here in Texas. Great organization. Find a First Amendment organization. Donate. Get on these live videos and donate to SAE Texas Prez. Todd Ferguson and Joanna. Donate to Jack Miller, Texas Sheepdog 72, Justin Pulliam. I'll tell you guys what, Justin Pulliam, he does a lot as far as FOIA requests and getting government documents and examining papers and body cam footage and whatnot. He does a lot. Donate to them. A couple bucks here and there really adds up when you've got a few thousand subscribers. It really doesn't matter who you donate to, just donate a few bucks. If you can afford it, as long as it's not gonna put you in the poorhouse or the breadline, I suggest doing it. I am not wearing a mask, and I'm gonna prove it. This doesn't need a mask. When you've got this right here, this thing blocks out all the COVID. It blocks it all out. And I've got my Against All Enemies Democrat and Republican shirt on. So I've got it all on. I'm blocking all the germs out. All the nasty COVIDs, the novel coronaviruses, I'm blocking them all out. Hey, brother, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for doing what you're doing.
Thank you. You got a Constitution? We got pocket Constitutions.
I don't have one on me, no.
You got one on you, bud?
You only had no trouble with the police or anything.
Driven by twice, and Temple's usually pretty good. They don't mess with us. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Excellent, man. Thank you for what you do, man. Thank you. I mean, you guys have probably cut staff down, right?
Oh yeah, man. It's been hard. Cut hours. Everything just kind of.
See, I don't need the money, the $1,200. You need the money because you guys are getting hours cut.
I'd rather not have it, to be honest, and just.
You and me both, brother.
Government.
Absolutely. Take care, brother. Be safe. So he's a Subway worker, and he even has hours cut. He said he had his hours cut, but he honestly doesn't want the money. He just doesn't want the government intrusion. And he probably deserves the money. He probably deserves it. But he doesn't want it. He knows, guys, when we take the money, I'll flip this around real quick. When we take the money, it comes with strings attached, guys. It comes with strings attached. It's never free. It's never free. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you. Just remember that. When I was young, when I was 14, when I was this guy's age, man, I wanted all the money in the world. And I wanted to do as little as possible to get it. To some extent, I still do. But when you get that money from government, we understand that it comes with strings attached. Nothing is ever for free. It's just like if you go down and buy that truck. They say, come down, get a free shotgun, get a free TV with it. It ain't for free. They work that into the deal. And the only thing that's going to get worked is you.
Had any people flip me off yet?
No one's told me to screw myself. Told me to jump in front of traffic, jump in the lake. No one has said shoot yourself with that AR-15, with that beautiful, majestic black steed you have upon your back, sir. No one said that. No, it's been all positive reaction. There'll probably be one. The pen and the sword, hey, excellent. Some guy drove by while you were gone and said, I'm watching you live. So yeah, when you were gone, man, that was pretty cool.
I missed the cops driving by. I missed that.
They are definitely reserved notes of debt. So something I've started doing, and I didn't bring my wallet with me. I didn't bring my wallet with me because today I have no intention of IDing, because I have no intentions of committing crime. This lady over here looks like she's calling the authorities. This lady right here in that Audi, she looks like she's calling the fuzz. She's really looking suspicious. I bet her husband or her husband's boyfriend is probably a cop, but I don't know, who am I? But I'm just a thinker. I'm probably wrong. I'm just being sarcastic, guys. But they are definitely debts. They're worth nothing. I think it was Trevor Loudon the other day. I heard a speech by him, and it was actually in 2013 that $1 in 2013 was actually worth 40 cents. That's pretty crappy. And let's be honest, $1,200, could I use $1,200? Yes, but I consider the source. I'm not taking the $1,200 from Satan. I'm not gonna do it. Satan has strings attached, and the government is Satan. And I'll tell you, if you go subscribe to my channel, or if you just go over to Proud of Your Freedom and you look at my channel, you will see that I did something the other day. I was a Trump supporter. I was never on the Trump train, so to speak. I never considered myself a Trump trainer, but it was a lesser of two evils kind of thing. But I officially got completely off. I will not vote for that son of a bitch in November. I can't do it. And here's why. He signed a $6 trillion, this is gonna turn out to be a $6.2 trillion bill that he signed last week or 2 weeks ago. And this is setting up our kids and our grandkids and just generations to come with just heaps of debt. And I don't want that on my shoulders. They're gonna have to pay for it regardless, but I don't want it. I don't want any part of it. And I wanna be able to tell my grandkids one day that Grandpa didn't have anything to do with that. And now I will be once I send that money back. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. Hey, three servants, absolutely. Absolutely. It's getting to the point where It's gonna have to come. It's getting close to the point where cops don't have a problem in killing you. They have no problem in killing you. And the Supreme Court has ruled several times that cops have no duty to protect. They have no duty to protect you. It's at least 3 times, if not 4 times, they have no duty to protect you. So they will use you as a shield, they will kill your dog, and they will kill you. And then they'll probably plant drugs on you or a gun and steal all your shit if you get a really, really bad one. So that's just to let you know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with liberty thieves. I just don't want to be tempted with any of that. That's why I could never be a cop. I don't want that temptation ever. I don't think I'd ever succumb to it, but I know my limits. I'm not going to succumb to any of that because I would never be a cop. Now, some of you guys are cops and you're probably really good cops. And I probably love hanging out with you, probably going to a rally. I've probably met you at Olmos Park or in Austin, squaring off with Antifa, or probably you're probably a Proud Boy, and I probably met you at some of the Proud Boy events. But that's your line of work, and I fully support you doing your job in a good capacity. Hand it up. Are you done with yours?
Almost.
I'm gonna get one more drink. You can have it.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't really like Mountain Dew that much.
No?
I don't really like the game fuels. Oh, someone just closed their window towards us.
Good. That's all right. Mountain Dew is pretty awesome, Waldo. I'll tell you what, it sure is. I can't deny it. I'm a sucker for Spark energy drink. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's made by a company called Advocare. I had 2 scoops of that about 11 o'clock in the morning. Man, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling the love out here today, guys. Feeling the love. Someone's got to bring some hate today, or it just wouldn't be a perfect day. Someone's got to bring the hate. Can someone bring the hate, please? Drive by and just call me a dirty name or something, or call me something. Might not happen though. Thanks, brother. Thank you, ma'am. And you know, someone, I can't remember who it was in here that just said buying into the left-right paradigm. And you know, I never really bought into the whole left-right paradigm, but the line, the division between the two has never been more clear of freedom and communism. I mean, you get into debates. CJ and I have gone down to Austin where we have gone down with just the mission of agreeing with these rabid freaking socialists that they are just hell-bent on hating Trump. They just hate Trump no matter what. And we agree with them, and they can't stand that we agree with them because it's not on the right context. They actually got in our face because it wasn't in the right context. I mean, give me a break. We were agreeing with them, even though we didn't agree with them. It was just for shits and giggles. But communism and freedom, these people, they want to usher in communism because they've bought the sauce. They've been fed the noodles of communism. They've been fed the breadcrumbs of communism. And they don't understand that that's all they're going to get is breadcrumbs. That's it, if that. And then they're going to be executed. Right, we're seeing it with Trump. He's just another side of the coin. He's selling us slow socialism right now. That's all he's doing, is selling us slow socialism. And I refuse to vote for that. I'll vote for someone like a old Nader, like a Ralph Nader, or a Perot type. I'll vote for anybody other than that. I won't vote for a Democrat. I will not do it because Democrats are pro-abortion, and I won't do it. I am pro-life 100%. So I will not vote for a Democrat that supports abortion. I will not do it. Taxation is theft, and the person has to be pro-life. They're missing their green light. There you go. That's right, pupil. You're absolutely right.
Nothing but good.
So far, buddy.
Yeah, so far.
Oh, and someone asked earlier about what type of rifle this is. This is. I'm gonna flip it around. Read that right there. What does it say?
Where?
The brand, the name brand.
Vortex?
No,
Or
on the rifle.
On? All I see on there right now is T10. Oh,
No.
Mo.
No, oh, it's over here. Hang on.
Oh.
Let me see. American Tactical, and then I've got a Franklin Armory Stage 3 binary trigger on there. So the funny part of the binary trigger is that it almost cost as much as the rifle, which was pretty awesome. So the rifle was part of a rifle build. It was almost $500, and then the Stage 3 binary trigger, which I can't recommend highly enough. It was $348. You guys get the trigger now before Trump bans them, because he went after bump stocks. He took the bump stock. He's going to go after triggers next, in my opinion. Yep, he did. He said, first take the guns, then we'll worry about due process. That was my second clue that Trump was not the right person at all. Let's be honest, none of them are the right people. Unless they come in there and they just go, look, we're just going to follow the Constitution. If the Constitution doesn't allow it, then we're not going to do it. Bingo. That's it. So that would be the best president in the world, but that'll never happen because we've got too many bootlickers and we've got our hands in too many people's affairs around the world. So it's never going to happen. But I've got the binary trigger on here, and I've also got a video on my Proud of Your Freedom page that it shows a 40-round mag dump, and it's about 8.5 seconds. It's the closest to auto that I can get without mortgaging off my kids, which you don't want my kids. They eat way too much. They eat a lot. They drink a lot of Pepsi, a lot of Dr. Pepper. Eat a lot of spaghetti and burgers. So that's, if you get a chance to get a Franklin Armory Generation 3 binary trigger, you're doing pretty good. Get you one if you can afford a couple. Hey, if you're hell-bent on taking the COVID cash, get you a couple. Contact, I think it's Optics Planet is where I got mine. They were the best price around. Everyone else was $100 more. Even my local gun shop's $100 more. Yeah, I've never been a big person on banning words. You're offended if you want to be offended. Being offended's a choice. Words don't hurt me. And you know what? And I support that right to not vote. Me, I vote. But I support people's right to not vote. Totally support anyone's right to vote, not vote, whatever they want to do. You about ready? Just grab those cups.
All right.
Put the one inside the other one. I won't finish that. Put that one inside that one because I'm not going to finish it.
I guess I'll take it first.
Okay. Well, put it inside the other one. And you don't have to put those inside your pocket.
All right.
Yeah.
There's ice. Stuff out.
Sure. Well, guys, the traffic's starting to go down here. If you guys don't mind, share the page, share the link to the video. Again, I feel like I'm begging here. But go to my page if you don't mind. Proud of Your Freedom. That is my YouTube channel, and just hit subscribe if you don't mind, so I can get some subscribers. If you like the video, share it. If you didn't, it's fine. We take all comers. We're going to start walking back over here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I encourage everybody to get out into your community, hold a sign. If you can legally carry, hold a rifle, hold a sidearm. Make sure you can legally do it. If your city's got illegal ordinances, go challenge them. That's what had to be done. That's what had to be done down in Olmos Park. They had the ordinance down there where we went down and challenged it, where you couldn't have a loaded shotgun or loaded rifle. Went and challenged it after CJ and Jim got assaulted, and it got overturned. So, you guys, main thing is I want you guys to be safe, but I want you guys to be free, and that can never be guaranteed. If anybody ever guarantees you freedom, they're liars. You are your own first responder. You are the one to take care of yourself. If you have to call the cops to your house due to a home invasion, it's probably too late. If I have to call a cop to my house, it's because someone's dead. Or the neighbors are calling because I'm dead. But you guys take care. I really enjoyed spending some little bit of time with you guys today, a little over an hour. It looks like 65 minutes. I really enjoyed you guys being here. Thank you. Share the video, subscribe to my channel. Pick an organization to donate to. Open Carry Texas would be great. You can give $2.23. You can pick your caliber. $2.23, $5.56, $7.62. Or you can pick $30.06, or you can create your own amount that you want to give. You can give one time, you can give on a recurring basis, however you want to do it. But I just want to thank you guys. You guys stay armed, stay vigilant, always watch your six, and help your neighbor. Get out and help your neighbor. All right? For all my Proud Boys that are watching, I'm proud of your boys. All right, you guys take care, and we will talk to you guys later.